Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your always great support. I usually don't take it for granted. Again, please just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. Sometimes you guys, I realize that you bump into the video, you watch the video, and you forget liking the video. Do you know that when you like this video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this video? I will appreciate you so much if you like the video. Thank you so much for that like. Ladies and gentlemen, the US visit of William Ruto is now creating a lot of consequences to William Ruto among the African presidents. They are feeling like William Ruto is not a real pan-Africanist. And as I was just watching this video,
this is the Kenyan President William Ruto. William Ruto is the biggest traitor on the African continent. The US President have vowed to reward Kenya and the Kenyan President William Ruto for being a traitor for selling out other African leaders to the United States of America. He has been selling information to the Americans. He has been sabotaging African unity. This is the guy that also promised to send policemen to Haiti to beat up other black people in order to subjugate them, to hand them over back to the United States of America for further subjugation, in order for America to continue to steal the resources of Haiti.
As if that is not enough, ladies and gentlemen, this man William Ruto had a speech in South Africa as a man who is strong and pan-Africanist. He had a standing ovation during his speech as he claimed that there have been this kind of these countries, or rather European countries and US controlling African countries as a remote. You find that we have the US African Summit, then all these 54 presidents are going to US just to meet one person. And William Ruto narrated saying that the only benefit they were getting was just to stand and line up themselves, have a photo, and that is the only thing they were benefiting from. If William Ruto said that the only thing they were benefiting from this US African Summit was just photos, now what is this benefit that William Ruto got in his US state visit? Can you listen to what William Ruto said earlier on?
With other partners must be an engagement of equals. And for it to be meaningful, if we are going to meet the president of a country, we have organized ourselves that the Troika is going to represent Africa. The chair, the current chair, the past chair, the chair that is coming, and the heads of our regional economic commissions, about 6-7 people. But what happens continuously? When others want to engage with us, they don't want to deal with the Troika. They want to invite 50 heads of state. So we go to a meeting, just explain to me what kind of outcome you expect where 50 heads of state are sitting. Everybody is asked to speak to 1.5 minutes. We speak to for 1.5 minutes. What kind of engagement are you going to get? You're going to get nothing. Right? The best that you get is photographs. That's it. Precisely. You get these photographs, they normally line us up somewhere, crowd of 50 heads of state. And that's all we come home with, because there isn't time to engage any serious country that wants to engage with Africa. Yeah.
As if that is not enough, Kenyans, William Ruto has been so robust in his conversations about dumping the dollar and then having our local currencies to use during our trade activities in Africa. When William Ruto is telling his fellow presidents that we must dump this US dollar so that we can have our own currency, is this man realizing that he's playing the minds of the president, these African presidents? Because during the day, he is seriously criticizing these individuals. During the night, he's sleeping in the same bed with these individuals. William Ruto came out very bold, telling Africa that it is now a time we must trade with our local currencies. What happened? As William Ruto is still respecting the dollar, what went wrong? When he said this.
Why are we bringing dollars in the middle of our trade? This is the question we should be asking ourselves. And in the process, all our business people are stranded. Egypt cannot pay for our tea because they are looking for dollars. We cannot pay for their sugar because we are also looking for dollars. And this is I had a conversation with President Orama of the Afri-Exim Bank, and they have built a mechanism where all our traders can trade in the local currency, and we leave it to the Africa-Exim Bank to settle all the payments in local currency. We do not have to look for dollars. Our businessmen, our business people, our traders will concentrate on moving goods and services and leave the arduous task of currencies to Afri-Exim Bank.
I don't think if this man is nowadays respected. When he was sworn in the office, some individuals in Africa believed in this man. You saw even Julius Malema of South Africa coming out to castigate William Ruto, telling him that nowadays you usually don't understand William Ruto. Because during the day, he says this. During the night, he's on another mission. You cannot lie to Africans that you are Pan-Africanist. But on this side, you are a slave to someone. And that's why the first video I displayed here about the young man trying to say that William Ruto has already submitted Kenya as a slave to US. I think earlier on in a certain video I asked you here very clear, what is this that United States of America has done in our country that China has not done? Do you remember the Mombasa Expressway? Is it Nairobi or Nairobi Expressway? Who was to build that expressway? Was US during the regime of Mwai Kibaki. Do you know that that expressway ilipimwa kitambo wakati wa serikali ya Mwai Kibaki? And when they were given this tender to go and build the expressway, umejua waliambiwa nini? Umejua waliambia Mwai Kibaki nini? Ati hizi manyumba zote zibomolewe zote, wakuja walete barabara. Kibaki akamwambia, what are you saying? You people, you don't want to fund this expressway. Leave it alone. So these individuals, they usually have tactics of just benefiting themselves. William Ruto has come from US. They have agreed to build the military US base in Kenya. This is something that is just going to benefit the US, not us. William Ruto is selling us while we are still alive. Then you tell me that this African president, they're still believing in this man. Wakiwa kwa mkutano, huyu jamaa anaongea hivi. Akiwa huko, anasifu hao wengine. I don't think if William Ruto is doing a right thing. You cannot pretend that you are a pan-Africanist. On this side, you are betraying your fellow president, African president. Many times you've seen your way Museveni stand. And who is this that have not listened to what Paul Kagame has been always saying? We must depend on ourselves. We must live on our means. This is something that William Ruto has been saying. But William Ruto seems like a beggar. This man is a beggar. Why are you sending troops in Haiti to fight your fellow black? Why? These people are busy fighting for their freedom. You're going to send your 1,000 police officers to fight these individuals. You call yourself Pan-Africanist. So I think he has just betrayed himself automatically. William Ruto has just betrayed himself. Na hii tabia, the trend that William Ruto is having nowadays, that you cannot attack US while he's listening in Africa. And I told you, you can't do anything. William Ruto is already the US puppet. You can't change William Ruto. Him personally is benefiting. But as Kenyans, we are not benefiting. Before he came back from US, he was having an interview. Was it Al Jazeera or CNN? He was asked, are you now making a U-turn, working with the US and dumping China? He said that he has not kicked China out and he has not kicked US out. He's busy working with them. But really, when you look at even the behavior of William Ruto, is a man that is completely US puppet. He's being controlled like a remote. And I told you very clear here, William Ruto went to get instructions. And the sermon was not just a state visit. He was going to be lectured, told how he should fire his old cabinet ministers, which for me, yes, I don't support his cabinet ministers. These are so punitive cabinet ministers. But on the other hand, ladies and gentlemen, as much as we are concerned, William Ruto is a thorn on the flesh in Africa. And is a man that should not come out and say that he is a Pan-Africanist. We have Pan-Africanist, but William Ruto is not. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.